Okay, guys, we are starting the now session. And this is your screen, right?
Yes,
Is it? No, this could not be yours. This is your, I think.
second one, networking gen.
This one, this one,
Yeah,
this one. This is
same
your.
tool.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. So here we are starting now. EC2 service. So we are talking about the EC2 service, Elastic Compute Cloud. This is the most important service to create and manage your workloads. EC2 Cloud, this is a compute service, first of all. You can manage the compute resources using EC2 service. EC2 can create a virtual machine, and you can manage the virtual machine. So using EC2, you can save the huge investment cost to run your physical infrastructure or environment. And subsequently, EC2 service also provides option to select configuration of instance such as the compute, memory, and other resources. If you see the EC2 main dashboard, let me show you. Let's say this is the EC2 dashboard. We have number of options. We have the number of options. So we'll study them one by one, right? What is there? So one machine is running. I need to stop this machine. I forgot to stop this machine now. I'm just forgetting, means I'm stopping this machine. So as I spoke last time, we have the multiple components within the EC2 service. So in this service, first of all, we'll talk about an AMI. As you know, what is an AMI? AMI is an Amazon Machine Image, or you can say this is a template of an operating system, or it's an image of an operating system, right? Second very important concept is, or component is EBS volume. EBS volume. EBS volumes behaves like a hard disk with EC2 instance. That's why we call it as a volume. And third is instance type. The first, I think, the second is instance type, and now third is EBS volume. Instance type is what? Instance type is a configuration of EC2 instance. We have various configuration of EC2 instance. We will study them one by one. And just a minute. Okay, no issue. Next is Elastic IP address. And before that, I think the snapshot, we should study about the snapshot of security group. Security group also is an important concept, which is a firewall. It's an external firewall for your EC2 instance to filter incoming as well as outgoing traffic. And this is a instance level of firewall. So it doesn't work on network layer. It will work with only instance. That's why we call it in the security group. It's an instance level of firewall. Now, next component that we need to study is snapshot. Snapshot is a method of taking backup of EBS volume. It's a how you can take the snapshot, how you can restore your EBS volume, that we will learn here. And the second is elastic IP, or sometimes we know it as EIP. EIP is a fixed IP address, or you can say fixed static IP address. Generally, your machine get dynamic IP address. If you want to provide a fixed IP address to your EC2 instance, you can use EIP. It's not free of cost. For every EIP, you have to pay. Next is key pair. Key pair is a component. While you configure your instance, you always provide a key pair. So it is used for credential purpose. And then we have bastion host, and one more is called the bootstrapping. So these are few things that we need to study one by one, and few more things if there. So we will talk about it, right? Bootstrapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 9 to 10 components are there for this chapter. So I'm starting with AMI. I'm starting with AMI. AMI stand for Amazon Machine Image. Amazon Machine Image. To save time, what I'm doing, I think I should take a ready-made diagram from somewhere. So I can save my time here. Let me see. Do we have a yes, this is we have, right? So here we go. And I just do copy. Good. I'm just making copy and I'm coming back to your page. It's not possible to just copy everything here, isn't it? So better to just copy on a new page. So this is here. The copy paste will save my time. I have not to create it again. Right. Here we go. Good. So as this line explains, what is an AMI? AMI is a template, or it also known as image of an operating system. So what does it contain? So means generally, what do you think what this AMI will contain? So this AMI contains, first of all, operating system. It contains the image of an operating system, right? It contains the operating system image. It contains configuration of operating system at the time of installation. Some AMIs are available ready-made, and some AMIs you can customize. So we will first we'll start with the ready-made AMIs, and once the server is launched, once the server is ready, then we will configure it. Then we can customize it. And this AMI also can contain applications. Maybe your server has a multiple applications, so that server can contain application as well as some user data. So the what AMI can contain, this is very important what I'm saying, right? Generally you see operating system, it's an image of image of an operating system, but what does it contain? It can contain operating system, configuration of operating system, applications, and user data, right everyone? I think now you're listening very correctly, right? Okay, now this is AMI icon, and using an AMI, first of all we have to create a machine. Let's say you will launch a machine here. So once the machine is launched, it is a very fresh machine. It's a new machine. In this we have no configuration, right? It's a just a fresh machine. So on the basis of your requirement, on the basis of your project requirement, you will take the remote of this machine first of all, and you will configure this machine as per your project requirement. And once it is configured, then you will test it whether it's working or working properly or not. And once it is tested, once everything is fine, you will take you can create the customized image from this machine. And let's say that your machine was in North Virginia. Let's say your machine was in North Virginia. If you're using this machine or virtual machine or EC2 instance to create an AMI, so the AMI will be in a same region. So your machine was in North Virginia, and if you create an AMI will also be created in the same North Virginia region. And this is a customized AMI. Now, this is your AMI in your account. This is your AMI in your account. Once you create this AMI in your account, now this is your customized AMI. And if you want to copy this AMI from one region to another region, that is possible. But the same AMI cannot be used from any another region. Let's say you want to create a similar machine. Let's say you have a machine, right? You have a machine and you want to create like a similar machine here. You want to create a similar machine here. So what you will do? So you will first of all copy this AMI from North Virginia to Ohio. And once it is in Ohio, you will use this Ohio AMI to create a similar machine. This time you will not configure it. So once you create this, once you create the instance here, once you create the virtual machine, this virtual machine is exactly similar to the North Virginia machine, right? This is absolutely same. So you can create a similar machine even in another region, but the only thing is you have to copy AMI from one region to another region. Number one. Number two, this AMI can be shared over the internet, right? Over the internet. So this is the internet, right? I did write here public share. Public share means you can share it in two terms. So if you want to share publicly, so it is available on the internet. And you can also share it privately with your AWS accounts. Let's say you people have your AWS account, and if you want to see this AMI in your account, so what I will do, I will take your account IDs. I will take your AWS account IDs and I will share this AMI on your AWS account IDs. So you can open your account and see this image should be available to your accounts. So you can use this image and create a similar instance or similar virtual machine in your account as well, right? So this is the lab we are just going to do. In this, we have some activities. The very first activity is, first of all, you have to create a machine. First of all, you have to create a machine, then you will configure a machine. Once the machine is ready, once the machine is tested, then in the second step, you will create your own AMI. And once AMI is run, once the AMI is done, now you can copy it from one region to another region. And this way you can create a similar instance in another region. It's a fourth step. Correct. Now, in a fifth step, what I'm doing, I'm just going to share it publicly, or the first of all, I'll share privately. Let's say I'll take your AWS account IDs, and with those IDs, I'll share this AMI so that you can also use the similar and the same AMI on the on AWS environment in your personal AWS account. And finally, I can also share publicly if somebody is on internet and he doesn't want to actually share, or he's not able to share AWS account ID, or maybe my audience are very large, so I can share AMI ID. AMI means Amazon Machine Image ID. I will share with all my clients, and they can access this machine over the internet without sharing their AWS account IDs. So these are basically the 6-step lab. The first of all, we will see it, and then we'll jump to the another topic. So if there any question up till now, is there any question?
ये सर सर जैसे कि आपने बताया पब्लिक शेयर, अगर अपन पब्लिक शेयर करते हैं बिना अमेजन आईडी लिए हुए, तो क्या ये मतलब पॉसिबल है सारे बंदों को, मतलब कि वो दिखेगा?
जिसके पास AMI ID होगा।
हाँ जी सर।
जिसके पास AMI ID होगा उसको दिखेगा।
अच्छा, जिसको आप शेयर करोगे उसको दिखेगा?
नहीं 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 नहीं, कौन सा 6 नंबर की बात कर रहे हो, 5 नंबर की बात कर रहे हो?
6 नंबर पब्लिक शेयर।
पब्लिक शेयर का मतलब है इंटरनेट शेयर। इंटरनेट शेयर में सबको दिखेगा, बट कंडीशन इज दिस, ही मस्ट हैव द AMI ID ऑफ दिस AMI। इस AMI की AMI ID होनी चाहिए उसके पास।
Sorry to interrupt you, Sanjay. As you mentioned that like you will copy the AMI, it means you are taking the snapshot. Is that
no? No. I'm not taking the snapshot. AMI actually, I was expecting the same question, because the AMI, what is an AMI? First, do understand. So technically, AMI contains the two things. Number one is metadata, information about the AMI that generally you see. And secondly, every AMI is connected with one snapshot. Of course, because you are carrying some data in AMI. You are carrying image, you are carrying, operating system, configuration, user data, application, everything. So that should be in snapshot. So snapshot is a part of this AMI. So we will move, actually, we will copy that AMI from one region to another region, but separately snapshot we will not handle. The snapshot is an attached part of this AMI, right?
Got it, Sanjay. Thank you.
Good. So now what we are doing, so we are just starting this lab. I think this diagram is clear to everyone. So this is a 6-step lab. And now let's say, just forget about this machine. With this machine, I'm not using anyway. So first of all, let me start with the launch instance. So while I'm just starting with the launch instance, so this page, that the page you see in the very beginning, it is really important. We have left hand side, we have number of options to select AMI. One is a quick start, my AMI, AWS Marketplace, community AMI, and free tier only. So if you click on a quick start, so these are the some AMIs in front of you. If you scroll down, we have some AMIs. So what all these are in the quick start? So in this particular resource, in this particular category, in this particular selection, quick start, the most frequently used AMIs of various operating systems are available. So you see the total 45 popular images we have. These are most popular images worldwide we are using. So they kept in a different category, quick start. So you can just scroll down, you can see all these are the very frequently used AMIs, right? But some of them are not free. Let's say the first one is free. It is very clearly written here, free tier eligible. But if you see Mac operating system, it is not free. If you see, let's say you scroll down, deep learning is not free, right? So means deep learning, machine learning AMIs are not free. Now some Microsoft AMIs are not free, but other AMIs are free. So generally we take for the Linux operating system, we take the first AMI, and it's the absolutely free of cost, no issue. Next, we see the option is my AMI. As I clicked on this, so in this category right now we don't have any AMI. It means I didn't create any AMI up to there, right? So nothing is there. So it is totally blank. So you can create your own AMI to create instance or instances, and you can also share those AMIs to other AWS accounts. But right now, I don't have any AMI in this category. So if you create any AMI, you will see that AMI in this list. Second is AWS Marketplace. This is very interesting, actually. So you can see number of AMIs. You will see all AMIs provided by vendors. So some vendors provide their customized or product AMIs. You can search and purchase them. You can also search a number of developers tools, business softwares, software infrastructure, as well as you can search for let's say appliances. Just a minute, I need to just take a call. Can I take a call?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Go ahead.
definitely. Sir. Sure, Sanjay.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, I just took the call. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about the marketplace. So in this marketplace, you can find the actually AMIs provided by almost every popular vendor or company. For example, let me share some important information. Let's say you know about firewalls and you want to introduce like Cisco firewall in your AWS infrastructure, or you want to introduce like Palo Alto firewall or any other firewall like Fortinet firewall. So can we get such kind of AMIs in AWS environment to prepare such kind of firewalls? So yes, those AMIs are of course there, but some of them are free and some of them are on trial basis and some of them are not free, right? So let's say I'm just writing Fortinet. You must be aware about the Fortinet. Let's say the Fortinet automatically came and press enter, and you will see, so these are some AMIs. If you use these AMIs, you can launch Fortinet firewall in terms of instance in your AWS infrastructure, right? So this is for free trial for a limited time. And if you need to know about the information, so what does it contain, you will click on more info, and you will see now, you will see this is the complete information. This is the complete information. What does it contain? What does it contain? Like, and what you can do with this. So if you read, you will understand. You must have knowledge about the firewalls. Let's say you are looking for SAP server, SAP. SAP is a different kind of a server for ERP. So as you type, this is a very complex program that you don't find this program over the generally internet to download and install in your machines. But these AMIs are available, and these AMIs are containing SAP application. And we have a different SAP AMIs. We have from Red Hat, we have from SUSE, right? So you can see, and you can easily select by reading the information that is attached with these AMIs. So these all are the basically the information you can read, and you can easily select a preferred AMI for your business. And let's say you want to create a tomcat server, right? And press enter. You're going to see all these are the tomcat servers. Can you see? Let's say this is the tomcat server by company Bitnami. And if you open the information, so this information tells you what does it contain and what you can do. So it tells about almost every capability that this AMI can do. And you can definitely create a tomcat machine. So you have not to download any package, any software to make this machine tomcat. Every necessary package, every necessary information and the configuration is already been done to make this machine a tomcat server. So everything is available. You need to confirm by reading all this stuff here. But even not only one AMI is there, we have various or different kind of a tomcat server. Let's say the tomcat, it is available on CentOS, and it is available on Windows 2019, and various operating system with the various capabilities. We have the different tomcat servers. Now you can see from the list of these AMIs. Anything that you want to search that we can also try?
Palo
Anything?
Alto, sir.
Palo Alto spelling.
Palo Alto 5. Yeah. PALO ALTO.
This is
Yeah, ALTO. Yes, sir. Palo Alto.
yeah, Palo Alto, right? This is the Palo Alto.
Yes.
This is the Palo Alto, and you can see this is Palo Alto Network Panorama. I don't know what this, but maybe this is a model of this firewall. And this is a next generation VM series next generation firewall. So, and what you can do with this is, so in this, it is saying that they bring your own license, right? And if you click on, if you expand, you can do all this stuff with this firewall. But this firewall is not free of cost. If you create, so some charges are applicable, correct? Some charges are applicable.
Yes.
So, but this appliance is available. This appliance is there, and in some cases you have the charges estimation as well, right? And the rest you can get directly from AWS, because the people use these kind of AMIs on a yearly basis, 5-yearly basis, 3-yearly basis, on an hourly basis. For every different use case, we have a different price category. We have a different price category. So what I'm just trying to say, within this AWS Marketplace AMI, we have more than 5,300 products available. And I think this is a very big number. This is a very big number. Only in AWS Marketplace, you have more than 5,300 AMIs. And this is extremely big number. So any typical AMI that you're looking for, I think you will find that AMI in this category. And the second is,
Sir,
yeah.
So, sir, will we get router switches also if we search like router 1921 series router or
appliances?
Cisco?
Appliances. Let me see. I never tried. I don't know, miss,
Okay.
those appliances are there or not, because those are the typically hardware. I tell you, right? Those are the hardware.
Okay.
Let me. So, what was your question? Cisco?
Cisco like 1921 series router.
No. 1921 series. No. It should not be there, I think. No. This is not. It's a Cisco Cloud Services router. Router is there.
Yeah, cloud services router.
Yeah. Cloud Services router is there. But that particular 1921, it's a hardware model actually, right? This is a hardware model.
Yes. Yeah, VM model may be different actually.
VM model may be different, and this is a layer 2 switch, I think,
Yeah.
right? Yes. So Cisco
No, it's a
switch.
router, sir.
This is a router switch. I'm looking. No, we don't have switch here.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the switch is
Okay.
not required here actually. So that's why the switch is not given.
Okay.
The switch is not
Okay.
recommended to use within the AWS. So switching already is done very perfectly.
Okay.
So, but a route in case of routing, yeah, definitely you can take router. And second option in this series is community AMI. So in the community AMI, if you just little bit scroll down, you will see operating system name like Amazon, CentOS, Debian, Fedora, Gentoo. So number of operating systems are there. So in this particular resource, you can find number of popular and open source communities. They are providing AMIs of various operating systems. For example, Amazon, CentOS, Fedora, Red Hat, Windows also you can get, a Mac operating system also you will get, right? So we have large number of actually the filters you can apply here to find a proper AMI. And you can also select the architecture of an operating system that you are seeking. 32-bit x86 Intel based architecture, right? 64-bit Intel based architecture. ARM means I think this hardware architecture, it's a different architecture, and the Mac operating system architecture also is there. This is 64-bit architecture. You can also select actually the architecture. Let's say I want to see for Fedora. Let's say for Fedora only 64-bit architecture. You can find all these AMIs for Fedora 64-bit architecture, right? You can pick any one of them. Because the details are not provided here, right? Maybe it is shared by community users. So by the way, here we go. And so these were the basically some options available. And if you go very last option, where's the one more is there? I think it was free tier, right? It was free tier only. In this category, you can see only AMIs are free, right? If you're seeking only free AMIs, you will click on free tier only. And this is a long list of free AMIs. And for practice purpose, I think this is really good. 17 AMIs in this category you have available. So I think it's more than enough as free. So we have these 17 AMIs free of cost in this Amazon Linux. We have Red Hat Linux, SUSE, Ubuntu, right? Microsoft operating system, Server 2019 base, and even Debian machine also is there, and Microsoft Server 2016 base, and some old servers are also there. Yeah. And Windows Server with the container support also is there. Good. And 2012 R2 base, this is a very old machine, but still it is available. You can use if somebody are comfortable on 2012 R2, you can use this AMI. It's available free of cost. Good. So number of things we have. So we studied about this. Now what I'm doing, I'm just going to take a first AMI to launch my instance, because I have to launch instance to conduct this lab. So now you did know about what we have, the different kind of the resources under the AMIs and how these resources are categorized. Now I'm just going back to select the first instance that I selected. Now I'm in step 2. In step 2, instance types, I'll talk about later what is the instance type. I'll give the complete information about the instance type 2. But let me complete first of all and this lab, right? So I selected one AMI to launch this instance. Let me see the t2.micro I'm selecting because it's a free of cost available. Go next.